Good morning, everybody. Kevin from Watch This with Joe and Kevin back here for episode 7 of season 4 of The Sopranos. Really getting to about halfway through the entire run of the show, I think, which is crazy because it feels like we just started this relatively recently. A lot happening in the last episode and several big takeaways. For me, one, the inevitable doom of Christopher and or Adriana. I think Christopher's drug use is really going to become a bigger problem moving forward. I don't think he has the control over it that he thinks he does. And of course, Adriana in her very precarious position with the FBI. Once that's out, the big question is how do you handle her and how do you handle Christopher for it as well? It can't be great. The kind of fascinating things from last episode. One, AJ, his new girlfriend, and good for him. Finding out that she's actually rich, like in a way, like wealthy in a way that his father's not, was really eye-opening. He was talking a lot about how rich his family is now. He comes from money, and kind of having his eyes open a little bit to the fact that his dad, while very, very well off, there are actually wealthier people, and they're doing it without being criminals. And AJ knows, like he doesn't know, but he knows. What his dad is, and I'm curious to see what he's like moving forward, because he definitely, to me, seemed like he had the sense that his father, in his eyes, was a bit of a failure, and I don't know how that affects his relationship with Tony moving forward, thinking his dad isn't quite as accomplished as AJ had assumed. They weren't as well off as he had assumed, and I'm not sure how he's going to handle that moving forward. Seemed to really rock his world a little bit in the last episode. And I know it's been nothing except kind of hinted at, but this thing with Furio and Carmela, we kind of get her perspective on it. She's clearly into him, but we don't really get much of his perspective. Some interactions, some reaction shots on him, but his internal monologue, it seems more closed off than Carmela's does. His intentions seem more closed off. I don't know if he's attracted to her or if he's just being nice. I like to think that he's, not so stupid that he, a guy who clearly can have his pick of from many women. It's been established on the show that a lot of the women in his sphere are attracted to him. Why he would ever choose to go down that path with the boss's wife, something that would ultimately get him killed and demonstrate incredible disloyalty. Stupidity and disloyalty are two things we haven't really seen from Furio, but, I guess the heart wants what the heart wants. We've certainly stayed on it for many episodes, or at least alluded to it lightly in many episodes, that I don't think it's just going away. He seems to be dating someone now that Carmela set him up with. It seems to be going well. But I'm not sure what that looks like moving forward. Already messed up in the last episode. Tony was kind of going through it over Gloria's death. Again, with him, I'm kind of curious to see what Tony looks like moving forward as he is, or after he has processed that. There seemed to be some type of acceptance of who he is. And I don't know what that looks like in his character moving forward, but let's find out. Going to go and jump into it here, and want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers who are here with us, and give a special thank you to Super Patrons Actuarial Lurker, Balish Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgir Linkstad, and WerePanda47. As always, guys, thanks so much. We're really glad you're here with us. If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or are currently watching, please check out a link in the description below our Patreon page. On everything on Patreon, due to copyright law, you are only going to see and hear us. So you're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material. And not that it's nearly as important, but as Janice still going after Bobby? Because I really hope not. That was not a thing I was into. I don't think Christopher's going to die on the show anytime soon. I thought it was a possibility in season 1, but obviously we're halfway through the run of the show. He's very well established as an incredibly significant character. But then again, the later you get into the show, the more the plot armor rules kind of go away.
What do you hear? What do you say?
Polly's out of jail. Is he still going to be causing problems, or is he going to calm down now?
Oh, it's Papillon.
Oh, hello, Sim. How are you?
What, I heard you getting laid up there all the time.
The financial guy.
How you doing, kid?
So, just back from college, huh?
Oh.
Nice meeting you.
Was he taking a shot, or did he really not know what he was doing?
You're home now. That's the important thing. Here, get back on your feet.
Nice.
But I could have used the boost when I was gone, too. Fucking boost. Then there's Ma with the private home kit.
Oh.
Well, you went back here 30 seconds. You already got a fistful of cash. Not to mention the no-show jobs I got for you.
Yeah. Okay, so the tension is definitely still there.
But isn't there some law about testifying against your husband?
Excuse me?
Oh. Oh, my God. So she thinks she can marry Christopher and not have to inform anymore?
Requests a conference in chambers.
She should really talk to an actual lawyer and not get legal advice from television.
Bailiff, will you escort the jury out?
The name of the episode is Watching Too Much Television. I just caught that.
What we saw out in that courtroom is a transparent attempt by Richard Cross to subvert the intent of the marital privilege.
So they're going to rush and get married now, aren't they? And she thinks she's going to be completely safe from testifying. She get abandoned? One guy who couldn't hold his liquor. Oh, and Tony.
We'll go get breakfast.
Oh, I bet. I'll go with you. Any investment advice from ambitious young man?
Breakfast is my favorite meal to go out and eat.
How do you mean?
Nothing, I don't know.
We're just talking here. Come on.
Oh my God, is he going to get him in a land scheme?
HUD was set up in part to help minorities and low-income families become homeowners.
There are more fucking programs for these deadbeats.
Oh my God, man.
Says they intend to buy these houses from your stooge. They're gonna convert them to homes for working-class blacks, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, though...
Oh, I want to hear what the scheme is that they're definitely going to do at some point. I'm sure we'll see it play out. All right. Oh! Okay, that push in, he definitely has feelings for her. Or intent, lust, whatever.
My father was a typesetter for the Star Ledger.
Oh, shit. 6th and Orange.
And we were practically neighbors.
Yeah, that's why he moved.
Oh my God, Ralphie. Okay, so he's getting bold on this. This is going in a direction I wasn't expecting.
The reason I call, I leave my sunglasses in someplace, I don't know.
Oh, you're kidding.
He wants to go to the house and look for his sunglasses.
Oh, good. Bring him next time.
I will. There's a pretty one of you.
Oh my God, man.
I don't see the glasses, Fuhrer.
That's okay, I probably leave them home.
Okay, good. I thought he was going to say, can I come over and look for him?
I see you soon.
Is this how Furio gets off the show? He gets killed being stupid towards Carmela?
Republican administration plus a proliferation of new charities post 9/11.
Well, it sounds like you three got a lot to talk about. I'm going to hit the showers. Maurice?
They're going to do this, and Tony's not going to be a part of the conversation because he's isolating himself. Insulating, actually, better word.
Your cut will be in the 10% of the profit range.
My office will write a letter in strong support of your application.
Sounds about right.
Sounds dirty as God.
Tony, good. You're still here.
I guess finding every little angle they can to make money is why they exist.
This is awkward. Irene and I are seeing each other.
What?
Oh, how's he going to take this?
I gave her my card. She was having some problem with her landlord. She called me months later after you two broke it off. One thing led to another.
All right, take it easy.
Okay.
I care for her. Very deeply. Roz and I are separated.
Is that going to make him more mad that he actually cares about her instead of just hooking up with her?
Beautiful girl. Little needy. Frankly, I'm glad to have her off my payroll.
Thanks. Thanks for understanding.
Wish you nothing but the best, Ron.
Is this going to eat at him, or is he being really serious? Because that's awfully mature for Tony.
Hey, Adriana.
Oh, yep.
How is Christopher anyway? He looked tired last time I saw him.
Look,
yeah.
Stop asking about him like you give a shit how he is.
How's he doing with his drug problem?
There it is.
How are you doing, Aid? Really?
I'm fine. As a matter of fact, we're thinking of finally getting married.
Oh, her reaction there. Is it actually... Are she safe from doing this anymore?
See that church? Your great-grandfather helped build that almost 80 years ago.
Oh, that's the one from season 1 with Meadow.
I saw in a book where you could get a hotel room for like 10 cents a week then. Room service must have been like 1 or 2 cents a meal.
Room service? Your family's history. Newark's history.
I see what he was saying there, though.
I mean, look at all these buildings around here. Most of them are falling down into the ground. But that church is still standing.
Yeah, that looks pretty rough.
The bricks?
Every Sunday, Italians from the old neighborhood, they drive miles to come here to pray. To keep this place alive.
So how come we never do?
That's a fair question.
Buy land, AJ, because God ain't making any more of it. Hey, this is advice I'm imparting to you as your father.
I think AJ was playing along pretty well there. He completely humored him. Earnestly.
See those houses over there?
Oh, these are the ones he built? Okay, yeah, okay.
Well, what for?
For an investment. What have I been saying?
A scam, not an investment.
Thought this was a free country.
Unless you want something, motherfucker, get the fuck off our street.
Oh, the language on you. You blow your father with that mouth?
Oh my God.
You take it easy. I don't want no trouble. I'm just showing my son the old neighborhood.
Yeah, well, this is our neighborhood now.
So that's a crack hoe.
Oh my God.
She's really gonna marry him? What is wrong with this girl?
Moldesante's a great catch.
Tall, dark, and sociopathic.
Yeah.
From a strategic standpoint, do the nuptials help us or hurt us?
Well...
See, they're not afraid of them getting married for the TV rule.
And by extension, gets her closer to Tony.
It could cause her to stop cooperating. The guilt becomes overwhelming.
Yeah, they're not even mentioning the spousal privilege.
If anyone objects to this marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I say neutral or supportive.
Yeah. She really needs to talk to a real lawyer. So this is where it all pays off at HUD.
You're going to buy 4 houses on Garside Street? Certainly got your work cut out for you.
One day at a time.
So that's so easy for them just to rip off the taxpayers for over $1 million.
What are you worried about? What's in the neighborhood?
So what's up?
Is Irina there?
Bunch of white guys setting off caps in the ghetto. That won't attract any attention at all.
What do you want me to do?
Exert some influence. Make some calls.
Why does he need him out of the house for this scam? They don't even need to touch the house.
Eddie.
Oops.
Hello, Donya.
Yeah, he's not okay with this.
She's taking a class at the community college. English is a second language.
Oh. Well, you, sound great.
God. This is going to get awkward.
I understand. They're gumming up the works. But try to see the big picture. The HUD approval came through. In 2 weeks, we're going to be looking at a...
That's what I'm saying. Does it matter if they're in the house?
We'll take the $7K out of your rent?
Well, no, but...
Come on, Ronnie. University of Michigan. Fucking figure it out.
Okay, so Tony, this is his payback to the people that were outside of the house that made him mad. He's going to have the councilman beating on him.
I just want you. It'll be cheaper anywhere. We could buy a house.
Weddings are expensive.
A wife can't testify against her husband.
Well, she can.
What if we didn't have kids?
Fuck that. What's the point of being married?
I mean, what if we can't? If I can't? Would you still love me?
Say yes. Okay, good.
A long time ago, years ago, I had a medical procedure. My uterus got pierced.
Both of them?
Oh, my God.
So what does that mean? You can't get pregnant?
My doctor said it might be hard. A friend of mine gave me the name of a specialist in Manhattan.
You knew you were damaged goods and you never...
Whoa. Whoa.
We could have died.
Yeah, that's great. Some kid with chinky eyes called Moltisanti. He get his ass kicked every day.
You said you'd...
My God, man. Good God. Just run the other direction.
She's a great girl, Christopher. You don't want to lose this one. He's right.
I agree.
Gotta have balance in a relationship.
I know, old Dad. But what if the kid thing never happens?
Come on, medicine today, technology.
Yeah.
You want my advice? And this is nothing about Aid or anybody else. Stay single as long as you can.
Oh. Come on. Then do the right thing. When the shoe was on the other foot, your spleen, she stood by you, right?
Yeah. That's actually a really good point. Was that a syringe? I couldn't tell. Is he like, did he just shoot up right there in his car? Oh, belt on the arm. Yes, he did. So right there in the open in his car, laying there passed out with the syringe out. Now he's going to drive home. Kind of caught me there.
Here they come.
We're late for practice. He's in the den.
Okay, thanks.
It's a really nice house.
The fact is, Mo, these people are criminals. They're drug addicts and dealers who've been occupied.
Oh, he wants him to do it.
Well, we can't send whites in there. People of color. You run a youth gang outreach program, don't you?
Wow.
The chances I'm taking with this thing? I'm putting it all on the line if I get caught.
So you get some kids, gangbangers, whatever. You throw them some money.
Over $7,000, Tony.
Let me tell you something else. Guys like Tony, you don't fool around with these people.
You do.
I'm trying to tell him about the immigrants. He's talking about room service.
We need to talk about your recent behavior in here.
Oh, yeah. We got up in her face.
That was weeks ago.
It was my judgment that at the time you were in crisis about Gloria's suicide.
Yeah.
Didn't you get the flowers I sent?
Your behavior was unacceptable, Anthony.
God. It's not your wife.
But when it manifests itself in physicality, it becomes unacceptable.
Hey, I never laid a finger on you.
Yeah, got right up in her face.
I was very upset. You lied to me.
I did not lie to you.
You withheld information about a very sensitive subject.
Rationalizing, man. Stop.
I went to show him the old neighborhood, and we got accosted by these crackheads. One of them had a gun, and the other one threw a bottle at my car.
Oh, come on. You did not let it go.
Well, in the future, I'll ask that you extend to me the same courtesy you would a crack addict.
That's pretty good.
I've been holding a grudge against you for recommending that Wendy Cobbler, that half-ass adolescent shrink. That stupid bitch almost sent my daughter to Barcelona.
He's not wrong there. That was weird advice.
I knew I hit something last night when I turned off the road.
No, A-Team. What legal advice is she going to get here?
I'm not happy that you lied to me. But I think I want to try and deal with it.
Like an adult?
I love you, Adriana. I want you in my life.
I love you too, Christopher.
These two are just spiraling.
Are you high?
You got to start with that now?
Yeah.
When can we get married?
I was thinking maybe our anniversary we could go to Vegas.
I keep thinking about when he missed out on their Italy trip completely because he was getting high in the room the whole time.
Yeah, we'll have it in the great room or in the yard even if it's nice out. We can have Artie cater it.
I think Christopher's gonna ask Tony to be his best man.
Aw.
Does your mother know yet?
You're the first person I've told.
We'll decorate the whole house with mums.
I'm getting married.
Oh, is somebody going over to beat these poor people up? Yeah. Oh my God. These things always go wrong. Oh no, these are like kids.
No 187.
They're gonna kill some people. They said shoot at ceilings. These people are upstairs. They're gonna kill somebody.
Get the fuck out my house, motherfucker!
God, these are like 13-year-olds.
Get out! Stay out!
For these little kids to show restraint.
Hey, mister! I'll kill you, come around here, bitch!
Oh, all over $7,000 worth of copper piping. Oh, no. Oh.
Don't come around here no more.
Don't. He can bleed to death. Getting shot in the crotch is no joke.
Go, 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 go!
Okay, so the little girl's still alive. Okay, maybe no one died. I'm just so used to this show, these things going so wrong.
Dr. Freed, 1,300,000. Mr. Tiffin, you take possession as of today.
So what, they cleared $800,000 in this scam, and Tony's wanting people hurt over another $7,000?
No, it's not that. It's just the American taxpayers.
The American taxpayers who pay for airport security. Look how well that's going.
Oh my God, his rationalizations, man.
This is like a $15,000 watch, Tony. I can't take this.
It's just a little thank you, that's all.
I hate Tony sometimes.
It's me, Cobb. Down here with Bry.
Just borrowing some tools.
All right.
So the $7,000 was so important that people needed to get hurt. But a $15,000 watch is nothing but just a little token. Oh, guess who's at the door? You can tell.
Furio, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Come in, what are you doing out in the cold?
Today I'll wait in the car, I think.
Oh, second thoughts.
I need to keep my foot on the gas pedal.
Well, okay. I was looking forward to seeing those pictures, though.
So he came to his senses for sure. Okay, this is going to be like a crisis averted thing like with the priest in season 1, isn't it?
You doing some work in the house?
Yeah, you know, sinking some anchors for wall mirror.
He's a bad liar.
Thank you.
Ooh, this is quite a view from this restaurant. Is that Brooklyn Bridge?
What I need's not your problem.
What do you mean?
Fucking Tony.
Yeah, this is still a thing.
Not one visit. Not even a fucking phone call.
Guy didn't reach out at all.
John, when do I ever complain?
The guy's a boss. You visit a guy in the can these days, you know the feds.
That's probably true.
You give someone the time of day, it's a criminal conspiracy.
So he can't phone?
You're on a list.
We had some words. Tony made it right.
It's a different one now.
Oh my God, he's still stirring the pot.
And I have the highest regards for Carmine.
He thinks the world of you also.
Even still, this shit don't leave the table, right?
Oh, come on, you know better.
I'll see you back at the office and make sure that she's on the list for the fundraiser.
Oh, yep, there's copper piping.
Is it gonna be a nice house here now?
Sorry, kid. This is some crime going on. I think that's eating at him.
The best part is going to be seeing how much people give us.
It's probably true.
I could never be called to testify. What do you mean? A wife can't testify against the husband. Oh, right. Actually, though, I don't think that's actually true.
Thank you. Talk to a lawyer, man.
See, this butler thought his wife couldn't testify.
Oh my God, and
against her
she's using
husband,
television
but
too.
It turns out, legally, she actually could.
Is it can testify or forced to testify? Those sound like two different things. I don't know the rule.
In an organized crime, or RICO, the feds will spend a fortune putting on their case. Believe me, if they want you to testify, they're gonna find a way.
She should have done this first.
And there's plenty more where that came from. There's a lot of poor families need affordable housing in Newark.
God, it's so dirty. I don't think the assemblyman goes back and does it again. I don't think he liked this at all.
No hard feelings, huh?
No, of course not.
You sure you're all right?
I'm fine.
I don't think he is.
You cut corners, but you help out. Do the best you can. Hey, if it ain't us, it's gonna be somebody else.
Just another bad rationalization.
Only honest men?
We were gonna lead a revolution, Maurice.
Revolution. The revolution got sold, Ronnie.
Also good line.
Oh, no, scissors. Bad luck.
Is that true? I've never watched the show Mob Wives, but I always think of it. Is that a documentary or is it a scripted show?
That's from me. I can't count how many cheese melts I've made for Silvio in that thing.
Is she having second thoughts about getting married? Oh, a chip and dip. Pete Campbell would be proud. Oh my God, are you serious?
You got anything to drink?
Okay, so he's just losing it then. This is some crazy stalker level possession right here.
What's going on? What's up?
Just leave, man.
Tony, this is crazy.
God, this is stupid. God, oh, God. Do you feel better?
Well, the girls in New Jersey, you had to fuck this one?
Feel better? Dirtbag. I mean, I'm glad he didn't, like, hurt him, but that still would have sucked. Every once in a while, we get these episodes where we are reminded, and I love them every time, like, oh, just in case you're getting too comfortable with the lead character, right? If you're starting to side too much with the anti-hero here, right? Because we all get main character syndrome, where we root for the person we're not supposed to because they're the main character of the show. Anyone that's watched Breaking Bad knows what I'm talking about. Or Mad Men, or Better Call Saul, or any number of anti-hero-led shows. And this is definitely the pioneer show for that, I feel like. But this is the show that all those other shows are kind of taking their cue from in the best way. And I love the fact that the show will sometimes absolutely just say, by the way, in case you forgot, the star of the show, that's not the star, but the lead character of the show that you're following, that you're rooting for, that you are ultimately wanting to see succeed, is actually the villain, is actually a bad guy. Maybe there are worse people on the show sometimes, people that you hate more. Certainly was the case when his mother was on the show. Sometimes that's been Janice. Sometimes that's been Ralphie. And, you know, any number of other characters. But ultimately, Tony is a villain, and he was that the whole way through this show, or this episode. There was no reason to like him. The pettiness that was on display there, the stuff he's not talking about in therapy and probably should, right? The couple, well, not a couple, the brother and the sister that pulled the gun at the house and threw the bottle at the car. He's telling the doctor what a great job he did by showing restraint and driving away, after he'd already gone and said, hey, since, you know, put it on somebody else, you know, have them go beat on these people and drive them away, go hurt these people. So this restraint is completely fictional. You know, I'm not her dad. I'm completely fine with it. You know, she's a great girl. You do what you want to do, to the assemblyman. And obviously he doesn't feel that way. He cracks. You know, they get through their little caper together, and then Tony has to sit in a car and for 4 seconds has to be alone with his own thoughts and self-loathing. And he breaks. He completely breaks. It's such a compelling character. This is just good writing all the way around. Anxious to see how that plays moving forward. My guess is with Tony, he's going to do what he always does and kind of sweeps that under the rug. And he's going to be back to being himself after that until the next thing pushes him over the edge and he reacts in a terrible way. And the next thing, and the next thing. Because I don't know the extent to which we're going to actually see real human progress with him. I don't think it goes all the way. He's probably better than he was in, season 1. Maybe. He's not having his panic attacks anymore, but that doesn't mean that he's a healthier person. It's in some gray area here. Also curious to see the fallout from, if there is any, from Furio almost going forbidden fruit with Carmela and then turning back pretty quickly and abruptly and firmly. Is that going to be a permanent state, or is he going to keep going back and forth until something stupid happens? Guess we'll have to see. As always, what a great episode. This season has just been really solid episodes stacked. Really since the bottom quarter of season 3 until now, every episode's just been kind of a banger. The show has really hit its stride in a terrific way, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing where it goes the rest of the season. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you later.